write music when I'm happy. I don't write songs when I'm particularly sad. I wait for the rushing of the waters to subside. But what do I lose in the calm? What if I choose to face the turbulence head on? What could I learn? I don't tell stories in the abstract. I tend to weave a single thread along the fabric. I could literally, figuratively weave you a song. But what do I lose in the details? What are the views from above the abstract stratosphere? What could I see? I found a gray hair on your head, and I thought maybe I could grow old with you, and it scared me, and I rarely trip on words, but here I did. I don't write music when I'm at a loss for words. I don't use music as the catalyst for words. So as I struggle to articulate, allow me to zoom out. What if I drop you? What if I can't pick you up when you fall? Should I write about that? No one would listen to that. It's a foggy metaphor. Am I right about that? So let me make my lyrics better, so you can't twist the words I said or misconstrue the meaning of the letter. What I really mean's a bit more literal. See, I'm not talking to you at all. I wanna have a kid. Kid, I'm talking to you now. I will teach you, feed and speech you, till you reach your greatest heights. But what if I drop you? What if I can't pick you up when you fall? I don't write music when I'm frightened. What did I earn from facing fears in front of a crowd? What did I find? A song. Hey everyone. My name's Joel. My name's Joel. I'm 5 feet high, although depending on the dating app I like to imply my multiplicity. I'm actually 32-inch guy stacked up in a trench coat. My name's Joel. I'm a little badass. I'm a bold, shocking, tough-talking, jaywalking fellow. As soon as I determine that the light turned yellow, you have to be safe. Oh, my name's Joel. I go real hard. I wake up and I pound a couple of waters through the night, and then I overdose on gummy fights. They're not bad for you. They're not good for you. My name's Joel. I got a microphone cable to tell stories and fables and facts and jokes. You've come to unwind, relax, have some laughs. You've come to see what the song evokes. The so much to learn right here, so buckle up and jot your thoughts out in your notebook. Shake off your troubled year. You can take your heavy load and hang it on the coat hook. Whoa, my name's Joel. Hey, come on in. It's really toasty in here. I think I'm in your computer. I got blankets, I got pillows, I got hot chocolate. I'm not quite small, but not quite a medium. I have a lot of facts, but have to Wikipedia 'em. I'm in the middle, in the bittersweet. I do a little of this, but not that. My name's Joel, so that's a bit about me. Just coming up and drumming up some buzz about the word from the voice with the verse and the fifths and the thirds and the fourths. Because about the source, now you heard. My name's Joel, I'm 5 feet high. Now I'm gonna tell you 50 digits of pi. 3.1415926533589723432846338327950 The following is a wild, fantastical, meandering, wishful daydream. To the girl with the genuine smile and the almost bohemian style, who sits with her knees exposed to the breeze in a field that rolls on for miles. To the girl with inquisitive eyes that nobody ever denies, who keeps a full camelback in a blue hipster knapsack of dainty but practical size. To the girl who enjoys Irish whiskey and relishes all that is risky, who plays the French horn and watches French porn, who's spontaneous, jolly, and frisky. To the girl who once sat next to me in a class about music history, who laughed at my joke about the Baroque and Bieber's sonatas of mystery. I may not be as cool as you, but can't you see we could be two, like milk and tea and grass and dew and pods and peas and lentils and stew, forks and spoons and stars and moons and chocolate creme brulee. I must be pretty hungry. Hey, why don't you come over for a candlelit dinner tonight? I'm a really good cook, I'll show ya. I think you know it after just one bite. Then we'll sit on the couch by the fire and reminisce about all that good food. We could watch HBO's The Wire. I hear that's starting out pretty good. And then to the girl with the genuine smile, may I have this one little dance? The following events are completely true.
1, 2, 3.
I get off the train, I'm homeward bound. I've come a long way around the bay just to start a career. You were riding on the Richmond train. You spent your Saturday night at the bar. I was finding out the hard way the trickiness of traveling without a car. I'm on the platform now, I'm upward bound. Yeah, I'm gonna elevate. I'm not a stairs guy, I'm a half-off fares guy, it's part of the game. Yeah, you think it's hella great. The perks don't always make it easy though, so you can tell the critics I'm not nervous. A half-price discount's hardly consolation when the platform elevator's out of service. Whoa. Stuck in the middle of a staircase sandwich. Can't go up, can't go down. I was riding on the northbound. It was the last train. Well, there was one more train, one level down. But since the lift was out, I had my doubts about ever leaving at all that night. You were riding on the Richmond. The operators had no choice but to turn your train around, 'cause I was stuck in the middle of a staircase sandwich. I can't go up, can't go down. I was learning how to live life in the not-so-fast lane. So I get back on a new train. That's right, the one you're on. When they turned you around, you had no clue why your stop had gone. What I remember happened next, I won't forget for a long time. When I first saw you, you were combing your hair. With your one free hand, you were balancing a pizza box and a bag of Lay's with a bottle of beer in a ripped-up paper bag. It was precarious. When you first saw me, I was kinda confused, 'cause I didn't know the train they chose to use would be filled with literally hundreds of people. You thought I missed my train and that I convinced them to come back. There's no time to explain, and you're quite drunk, and you're yelling at me. I'm gonna hold the bus. I'm gonna hold the bus. One more. Do you want a bag of Lay's? Do you want a bag of Lay's? Do you want a bag of Lay's? I can sell Doritos too. And then I was like, no. See, I was stuck in the middle of a staircase sandwich. See, I couldn't go up, couldn't go. You know what? No time, 'cause I'm back at the new station now. Finally upward bound. It's got a working elevator. I'm going home, yeah, I'm free to roam the whole city. I think I'll see you fellas later. We were riding on the Richmond. I'm on the street now, at a different stop, but it's a different stop. So I'm 2 miles from home. This one's about cars. They're mighty. Metal chassis with reclinable seats. truck I want. This one's about cars. They're mighty. Metal chassis with reclinable seats. If you need help over there, watch me laugh, see if I care. If you're in need, if you're in trouble, you watch me leave in my BMW. I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything. 'Cause my car's much bigger than yours. I will never be an astronaut, and I think that's okay. Won't try it out, won't dream of it, won't work towards it someday. I will never see the cratered moon spin round and round. I'll happily observe the stars and planets from the ground. I won't, somebody else will. I think it's really cool that they can do that. I don't, somebody else does. I will never be afraid to say that. I will never jump 2 meters high, will never run a race. I will never not have funny feet or obstacles to face. Though we may obsess or worry over what we do, there's nothing wrong or lesser with not being able to. I won't, somebody else will. I think it's really cool that they can do that. I don't, somebody else does. I will never be afraid to say that. Please don't get it twisted. You don't have to can to prove that you existed. Feel the euphoria of letting that go. I'm not quite small, but not quite a medium. I have a lot of facts, but have to Wikipedia 'em. There's a lot that I just infer, but there's 4 things I know for sure. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. For all the parts that make up me, there's 1,000 I'll never be. I'll never be a pot of coffee, or marching bands, or play Rachmaninoff with enormous hands. I'll never be a potion or an ocean wave, or an obstinate hair that won't shave. I'll never be Mr. Ed, or Dr. Scholl's, or get all the jobs, or land all the roles. I'll never reach up high, or tie my shoes, or anchor the 90s news. I'll never be a tasty sandwich, or a cask of beer, nor will I accomplish every task this year. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. I'll never be the best. never be the last one on earth or the first. I'll never be the best. I'll never be the worst. I'll never be the last one on earth or the first. I'm cooking up a stew. I'm rocking the potlucks, I'm talk of the town. Like who is the fella who's got the root vegetables down? I'm whipping up some brunch. I'm skilled with the skillet, I waffle, I bake. And I take a gamble on any old scramble I make. How the thoughts stood still and stakes were high. I fumbled, fishing for a line. I crumbled, wishing I could mix it with your palate. But my lightly tossed word salad was too oily, so the spoil leafed through the cookbox for advice against the clock. We had the spice, but not the stock. All that's left now, just an old cookie crumble, a memento, food for thought, food for thought. Food for thought. Making split pea soup. I'm real epicurious, trying homemade with ham hocks. Yeah, I'm serious, nothing out of the box. I'm clipping up some thyme. I grow my own rosemary, parsley, and sage. Heartbreak, like all the old sayings, gets better with age. How the thoughts stood still and stakes were high. I fumbled, fishing for a line. I crumbled, wishing I could mix it with your palate. But my lightly tossed word salad was too oily, so this boy leafed through the cookbooks for advice against the clock. No matter how the dish was peppered, its success remained in jeopardy. The mess was something deeper in the base. How long to steeper, maybe we were face to face with oil and water in the bottom of the pot. And what we got would not suffice. We had the talk, we had the spice, but not the stock. All that's left now, just an old cookie crumble, a memento, food for thought, food for thought, food for thought. time is never at rest, so I try my best at pacing just to see if it'll help. Can't right now, I'll do it later. Leave to fade or push to maybe another time. Today's just not the day to force a reason for the rhythm or the rhyme. I'm sorry. It feels so far, even though it fills my days. Flash to June, the desktop cluttered, hopes not shuttered, I'll wrap soon. Late nights and sips of scotch, the city watches the fog roll in, while the writer's shelters with Lagavulin. Now it's fall, quite frankly all I have to show for it is this short chorus, scribbled page, the vague half-finished verse becoming irrelevant and a little worse with age. I'm sorry. It feels so far, even though it fills my days. Isn't it noble to be apart? Isn't it human to tell a story? Is it normal to want to discard all of the lyrics I wrote before? Even the good ones, I think they're all trash. In music I'm reminded how in time it all falls out of fashion. So I think I'll just quit. I'm not gonna finish it. Come along, Joel. It's just a song, Joel. I wasn't planning to take so long. I had a vision, a 23 deep revelation within 9 songs, so that the future remembers me. Well, look at that ego. Isn't all this quite conceited? Won't I want to change the verses when they're finally completed? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry it took so long. Buried deep within a copy of an ancient code of morals, scribbled into the margins in 1528, lies among the first documented cases of the F word. This is completely true. It reads, Oh fucking Abbot. Absolutely nothing is known about the perturbed monk who wrote these words. This is his story. It's 1528. Anno Domini. Dies irae dies. Last year I donned the robes of black and joined the monastery. out he's not real cool with indulgences. So he assembled the truth search and nailed it onto a door for the world to see. Now I consider myself a pretty worldly guy, kind of monk who's grabbed a nail with Henry V. Triple I. So I posted my own theses just for kicks. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but there were 96. The very next day, I went to greet the undoubtedly large crowd at the door. But to my dismay, my sacred piece of parchment was no more. Instead of my work neatly nailed to the door was a note that so passive-aggressively read, "No unauthorized signage shall be posted on this door. It is only to be used for entering and exiting. Signed, Head of the Monastery, Abbot John." Unbelievable, he thinks he rules the monastery. I mean, it kinda does, but anyway, this new life as a monk is really solitary. I just want people to hear me, and this abbot guy's making it really. It's just, I don't even know what to say sometimes. It's just like, fucking Abbott. Do you know what I mean? Okay, nobody got to read my theses in the end. I think I've got an idea that'll put me in a history codex. I will write a mass that will transcend the very fabric of music in this time. I'm a monk. I consider myself a pretty musical man, the kind of monk who's played a few notes with Josquin. May he rest in peace. So I wrote my not-so-ordinary mass. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but it was a pretty badass. I gathered the boys that night to sing through all my notes. The most beautiful voice came out of all those monkey throats. Well, just as we got to the third Kyrie, came a knock on the door from that abbot to say, "As we know and signed in our rental agreement, quiet hours in the abbey start promptly at 4 p.m. It's just like, fucking Abbott. You know what I mean, though. I went to the abbot's office for to say, "I've had enough of your Machiavellian antics." But something curious happened on that day. When we came face to face, I got all nervous. I consider myself a pretty eloquent dude. But when I looked in his eyes, I started feeling a mood. Sometimes I can't believe the evils of man. I guess I'll leave. Maybe check out the Quran. But when I consider a life without him, I get a little bit sad and grim. What are these feelings that suddenly arise when I think of his beautiful, sparkling, shimmering, smoldering, ebony eyes? He's condescending and bosses me around, but something just makes me feel safe and sound. Hey, Mr. Abbott, I think I'm falling for you. I know it's a little crazy, but hey, Mr. Abbott, can't you see that we could be two? like I always say, the cold never bothered me anyway. I guess you could say I'm just a Benedictine guy. Oh, who's been addicted to you? A Benedictine guy who's been addicted to you. A Benedictine guy who's been addicted to you. A Benedictine guy who's been addicted to you. Come on!